Hello everyone, hope you're all well. South Africa West Indies was a nail biting match, a really nerve wracking match, and South Africa escaping again. And I really did always feel that South Africa will just somehow scratch through. I've said in many videos as well that I think South Africa have luck on their side and fortune, and South Africa definitely had a lot of fortune today. Before anything, I should say, the captaincy of Aiden Markram was absolutely outstanding today. In many videos, I've always spoken about Hansi Kronia, Mark Taylor, and Stephen Fleming's captaincy. And I have to say, today Markram's captaincy has to be one of the best, definitely not one of the best captaincy I've seen in cricket in many years, maybe in the last 10 years. That's the best piece of captaincy I've seen. The way he used the bowlers, and especially the way he brought on himself, which I wanted to, against the left-handed Nicholas Pooran, who played a shocking shot to get out first ball that he faced of Markram. And obviously the pitch was turning a lot, and Markram, obviously Maharaj Shamsi, and Shamsi was also an excellent choice in the South African team, because West Indies always have problems against quality spin. And I think it's one of the rare occasions, and probably the only time it has ever probably happened. I don't know the full records, but I'm pretty sure about it because I've followed South African cricket so much. The first 6 wickets that fell for West Indies, 5 wickets were taken by spinners. Shamsi took 3, Markram took 1, Maharaj took 1. I don't think that has ever happened in South African cricket, especially in a World Cup. I'm 99% sure about it, which is a good sign, because South Africa always had these seamers, fast bowlers, excellent fast bowlers, but spinners really, and the pitch really helped South Africa, the spinners, a lot. And I was already worried about South African batting against Akil Hussain, Moti, and even Roston Chase. I think West Indies should have brought Roston Chase before, but in all fairness, after the rain, the pitch did kind of ease up, and it didn't really turn like it did when South Africa bowled and the ball was coming on nicely to the bat. South Africa really made a horrible mess of the chase, and it didn't really need so much drama. Obviously, West Indies batting-wise, South Africa took a lot of early wickets, and there was a catch dropped, and I thought maybe South Africa were really messing it up, but then a lot of wickets fell. And obviously, well done to Roston Chase. I've said in one of my videos, he's a very intelligent bowler, and obviously he's a very intelligent batsman. As I also said that he's a very solid batsman with a good technique and plays proper cricketing shots, and he was really excellent, scoring a 50. And there was a time when West Indies were 97, and he had 50 runs of them, and so it was such a classy innings. It shows that in T20 cricket you don't have to slog to get runs, and that's what Roston Chase did today. And then South Africa got wickets, and Andre Russell's run out was such a key moment in the match, because Andre Russell was looking good. He hit 2 sixes of Norke, and he was really middling the ball, and 3 more overs of Andre Russell could have done a lot of damage to South Africa, and that 134 score could have easily been around 160. And even when South Africa West Indies were bowled out for like 134, I was already telling my mother that 134 is not going to be easy on this pitch. Many reasons. First of all, the turn that was there for spinners, and definitely it was like a literal quarter-final match, and the pressure obviously, and South Africa's history in knockout matches, all these things would come into play, especially if wickets fall. And I did always expect South Africa to lose a couple of early wickets. And I actually missed the South Africa's first 2 overs batting. I had to see someone, but by the time I was already thinking that South Africa had probably lost 1 or 2 wickets. I was really I was thinking that. And when I watched, it was a rain delay, and South Africa were 15 for 2. De Kock was gone, and Reza Hendricks was also gone. Reza Hendricks was unlucky to get caught down the leg side, and De Kock went for a pull shot that he normally would hit clear the boundary, but he was caught, and Andre Russell really bowled well. And then I think when the match restarted, even though it was a 10 runs difference, I always thought that even that 10 runs less target was a huge thing for South Africa, because I thought South Africa will struggle to get the target. But I was kind of some kind of 100% conviction I had that South Africa will manage to win, but I knew they were going to struggle. I did feel that. Before that, Markram's captaincy, I said, I mean, not just bowling the spinners. I mean, there was a time when Maharaj bowled, he had a leg slip and a slip fielder as well. And not a lot of captains these days do that. So really well done to Markram for the captaincy. It was really awesome to see. He really took control of the match, and credit West Indies getting out for that 134 total. All credit should really go to Markram's captaincy. He did play a shocker of a shot to get out, and there was no need for that shot at that point, because after that rain delay, South Africa went from 15 for 2, like 40 something for 2. And I have to say, Tristan Stubbs, not just because of the runs he got, I mean, that is the best I've ever seen Tristan Stubbs bat. He was really responsible, and there were a couple of really good shots he played of Akil Hussain, a couple of cut shots, and Markram also played a beautiful cover drive. But there were loose balls there, and South Africa, and 46 for 2, I think it was. And I was thinking South Africa needed to do was just rotate the strike around and get to the target and bat a few more overs. But that is what I don't understand about modern cricketers. When you have the match in your grasp, and when the opposition is really desperate for a wicket, like I said that day when Bumrah took Rizwan and Rizwan gave his wicket away, all you need to do is, as a batsman, that's one of the biggest thing of batsmanship, is not to throw your wicket away when you have the game in your hand, grasp. And you just kill the game there and just bat a few more overs, because the opposition is desperate for a wicket. You shouldn't allow the opposition to get back into the match, and that's exactly what Markram did. He played a shocker of a shot. I mean, a ball that was a very good ball. I mean, he really tried to go over the top. And that was like the first or second ball of Alzari Joseph as well, which is also not a sensible thing to do. And the power play was over as well. So it was definitely after the power play, which was more risky as well. And he got caught. And that was a big wicket, and West Indies were back in the match. But that was a very crucial partnership from 15 to 2 for 40 something for 2. If South Africa had lost a wicket or two from 15 to 46, probably it would have been a different match today. And I think Roston Chase should have bowled before as well. And then Klaasen also, I mean, was very lucky. I mean, if you look at it, I mean, he hit a 6 of Moti, the first ball that he faced, I think. And everyone says, oh, well, good shot, but I think it was a very responsible shot. I mean, on 9 out of 10 times that would have just gone up and he could have got caught, because that was the first or second ball I think he faced, and plus it was the first ball that he faced of Moti, a new spinner on a turning wicket. So you have to be more sensible, and you can't just play such a big shot. I mean, it was really a big fortune that ball went for 6. And then Klaasen, couple of loose balls he put away, and he scored a quick fire cameo innings, which was very crucial, obviously, the runs. And then he got out, and David Miller and Stubbs did well for a while. Stubbs was excellent, but Miller was okay. But eventually Miller, a couple of dot balls from Roston Chase, and Miller went for a cut shot, the arm ball that came in, and he was bowled, and he was really angry at himself. And then there was a lot of pressure, and Janssen kept his head, I should say. Maharaja is normally a very calm batsman, but at that time there was a lot of pressure, and he went for a big shot, and you can't blame him. But Janssen and Rabada really finished it off, and Janssen, I've said in many videos, is a very useful batsman, and he since when he bats with this sense, he does really bat well, and he really showed that today. And Rabada, I mean, he played one of the best shots in the match, hitting that 4 at a very crucial stage. And Rabada is a very good batsman. It's just that he doesn't have enough confidence in his batting, but he has a good technique and he's got good shots. And there were some very crucial moments. I mean, maybe 1-2 runs, but these 1-2 runs are so important. Under Russell, there was a misfield that went for an extra run. There was a bye that went 2 runs by that South Africa got of Nicholas Pooran, which was a easy take for him. So those runs were lucky, and there was a couple of leg glances Janssen played that went for 4. And even when Stubbs was batting, there was an edge that went for 4. And there were a lot of dismissals that could have been out. And even I think it was Klaasen, when he cut a ball for 4. There was a dive, and the fielder missed it. But maybe it was even a team like an Australian team that would have stuck and that would have been out. But anyway, South Africa finishing the match really well. And I have to say, Nicholas Pooran took an amazing catch of class. And that ball from Alzari Joseph was also an excellent ball, really kicked up, and it was a really good bounce. And Klaasen was just fending it, and Nicholas Puran ran backwards and took an amazing catch. And that was also a crucial moment, but South Africa eventually just hanging on. But South African top order should have never put their lower order under such pressure. But South Africa have escaped so many close matches in this World Cup, and I've been saying even before the World Cup, I had said that maybe this is South Africa's World Cup, and I do expect South Africa to play well, and that if they play to their potential, they will be a force at this World Cup, and they've definitely had a lot of fortune and luck in this World Cup. But credit should also be given to South Africa for keeping their nerve, because in a lot of knockout matches in World Cups before, especially rain-affected matches, South Africa have gone on to lose a lot of matches. So credit to South Africa as well for showing really nerves of steel, and that will definitely make them stronger. That is an aspect that South Africa had missed in their cricket in the World Cup matches. So very well done to South Africa. So South Africa and England are in the semi-finals. So today we will know, who is going to play who. So well done to South Africa, and an amazing, really amazing cricket match today. South Africa, West Indies. Well done to South Africa, and good luck to the Proteas going forward. Thank you, everyone. I hope everyone who watched this match would definitely savor this match. Take care. God bless you.